Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm doing a preview of some of the items that'll be on tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's live will be at noon Eastern Standard Time. We also will be celebrating my 500 subscribers, and I will do a drawing, a giveaway at the end. We will pick a the winner who will receive that mystery box. So if you comment on this video, give me a thumbs up, and you'll get an extra entry for tomorrow. And also, if you're watching tomorrow, you'll get an extra entry. So that would give you three entries, one for being a subscriber, one for commenting on this video, and then another one for being there tomorrow. So the first thing I'm going to do today is show you a few of the things for tomorrow, and then I'll show you a few, and I'll give you some cleaning tips along the way, and then I'll show you some of the things I found on my haul today and yesterday. So for tomorrow, a lot of people have been asking about some Fenton glass. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is Fenton, but it's very pretty. That piece there, which I think is just beautiful. That's like what the hobnail, I think it's called. I have this piece here. Just a little personal creamer maybe. There's no chips or cracks or anything like that. I love the way that color is swerved in there. And also Fenton, which I think it is. This beautiful piece here. The last thing that's that style, I'm not sure if it is Fenton, but it's beautiful. It's just a plain little, I would call it a candy dish maybe. And it's in the white milk glass. So those are those pieces there. Then also I had requests for some owls. So I do have a few owls. I have this one here. This one here, which is a bell. Excuse me one moment while I tell my daughter I will call her right back. Alyssa, I'll call you right back. I'm doing a video real quick. All right. Okay, bye. Okay, so I have those two. Then I have another one. I forgot to pull it out, so I won't show it. This little souvenir one here, just a Florida souvenir. So those are some of the requests I'm going through first that people had asked me that I have. Some salt and pepper shakers. Oops, that's a pair. One more set I forgot to get down, which was kind of unusual. This set here. It's like a swan. I don't know if you can see that with the light, but it's a pair of swans, and they're salt and pepper shakers, but they're really cute. I haven't really researched, so I don't know what the prices are going to be. The other requests I've had, and I pulled out some of those, I just need to iron them all good. A bunch of hankies. All kind, they're in great shape. So that's just a sampling of some of the hankies that we'll have. And oh, okay, here's one here that's dirty. So I said I would mention about some cleaning tips. One thing I use, I soak my linens in and it gets them super white. And I'll show you something that was in this condition too. I don't know if you can see the spots and stuff on it. Okay, this here was in the same shape. And you can see how clean and bright white that is now. No stains, no spots. And what I use to clean my linens if it's white. Even if it's not white, it really doesn't fade it. I get this right here. It's called White Out. It's from you can buy it a lot of places. I picked this up probably at Walmart. That's what the only thing we have. And it removes rust and yellowing, red clay. If something colors bleed on it, it really does a great job of getting it out. And you just use a little bit. And I let it soak for about, I don't know how long, but I just let it soak and then I go get it out. And you can see that. I'm going to show you another piece that had a lot of spots on it. And I was going to throw it away first, but I said, oh, I'll try to clean it. This had these rust spots like this all over. And now look, it came clean except for that little spot over there, which I'm going to put some right on that. But that was really, really faded. And the other thing it'll do, like look at these two colors here. Both of these are whites. I don't know if you can see the difference in color and see how faded looking, dingy like. This here, once I soak it, because you can see some spots, it'll be just bright white, just like this here. So, and the name of that product was White Bright, and it has the word out on it. And you can pre-soak your items and then you can wash them. And you can put some in the wash machine to kind of brighten your whites out. But I just soak it, and so it lasts me a long time. And it's not expensive. I would say maybe $4. I really can't remember, but it's not expensive. Okay, so that's some of the linens, and that's what I do with those kind of items. Also, along the line of linens, no one really asked me for these, but I have lots of doilies. This one I see got a hole in it that I did not notice first, so that won't be on there. But lots of doilies and stuff. Also, this here is a set of the wine like cozies or wine coasters and the little cocktail napkin. I think this is a set of 6. And I will be taking those out tomorrow. What else will be on the show tomorrow? Oh, I think this is really pretty. It's a very soft pink powder box. I believe that's what it is anyway. And it's like a soft pink milk glass, maybe. Really pretty, though. This here is nothing, expensive or whatever, but I know a lot of people collect turtles. It's just made in China, but it's really pretty. And it's a little trinket box. Like I say, it's nothing that whatever, but it's really cute. And I love the colors. The yellows and the blues are really, really pretty. Oops. What else will be on the show tomorrow? Oh, I haven't cleaned some of this up because I just got home from the store, and I know this by the Blue Sky, and it is signed and everything right there. Yes, Blue Sky. Kind of upside down. It's from 2001. Oh, something else someone had asked me about. Somebody asked me did I have any flower glasses with flowers on it. And I happened to come across these. They're really pretty. They just says hand painted. I'm really not sure who they're by or anything. But they're really pretty. And this is a set of 4. I have 4 of these. Let me put this in it so you can kind of see how pretty that rose is. Those are really, really pretty. Also in glasses, these beautiful cups. Have the clear green handle, have grapes and the grapevine going around them. And I also have 4 of these, and they're going to sparkle when I get them cleaned. I haven't cleaned them yet. I know Easter is very close, but by the Dreamsicle people. This little bunny. Then, you know, I always have lots of littles, a lot of small stuff. These adorable little mice. That one. That one I think is called Sleigh Ride. Yeah, this is called Sleigh Ride. This one here. They're little. This one here. And, and that one is called All Tucked In. And then we have this little one here that says Story Time. Then while we're on the theme of the mice, we also, now these are two different series or collections. Have these little mice here. And again, I have 3 of those. I don't know if to do them as a lot or do them individually. And then this is the last one of those. Oh, when I was on Salt and Pepper Shakers, I forgot to show you the rooster and the hen one. But a lot of people have asked for those. We have some napkin rings. It's a set of 4. Lots of little bud vases tomorrow. With spring coming, to go pick your daffodils and tulips, maybe 1 or 2 at a time. So we have this one here. And it's by Thames. That one. This beautiful one here. And this one is just says made in Austria. And I'll just show you the bottom of it. That one. This little teeny tiny one here. I know my granddaughter liked to go out in the yard and pick a bunch of little violets, little wildflowers in the yard. So a little teeny one like this would be perfect. This one here. And this one is by Noritake, Nippon, it says on the bottom. So we'll have some bud vases. And this isn't really a bud vase, but you could use it kind of like this. Is this little miniature pitcher with the matching saucer. And the color is so pretty on that. Something else I found today, I'm not sure if I'll get it cleaned, all this stuff cleaned for tomorrow. This is Flower Frog. It's a nice one with, you know, a good size. That. And cute little Paddington Bear. Just a little plaque to hang on the wall. You know, I always have lots of littles. This Peter Rabbit soap. So that's 2 bars of that soap. That's usually the kind of stuff I'll put on Etsy. Adorable little trinket box. And it is by, see if you can see that, yeah. What else do I have on the table? Oh, and the vase line, I forgot this one here. Look at that hand-painted flowers on there. And it's kind of a textured paint. I don't know anything about it. I haven't cleaned that or anything yet, but that's really cute. Found these little people here. It's just a little set, a little girl and a boy. The girl is playing I guess like a little harp-like thing or something. And the boy is playing his drum. And it just says made in, I think it's made in China. I'm not sure on that. And then on with some of the other things that I found. And I'm going to include some of this in the show. This Big Bird Bank. And it is by Applause, Jim Henson. This is an item, I'll definitely put this in my booth. I thought this was interesting. I don't know how you plug it in or anything because there's no plug on it, but there's a light switch. And I seen on Amazon that there's some bulbs you can get that will automatically come on, so I'm going to check that out. For those people with the farmhouse style kitchen, these little coasters, and they come in this little tray. It's a set of 4 coasters. And then we're going to talk again about cleaning a little bit. These pans here look like this when I bought them. They were pretty clean on the bottom, but the insides were filthy. So one thing I use on that, sometimes I use bleach, but look at the difference now. How clean. This is something I put in my booth. This one here has just got that from the newspaper when I had it wrapped up, but it's very clean. But, you know, it was a set of 3 for $1, so I said I would take my chance. And I use bleach on it sometimes, but what else I use is Barkeeper's Friend. If you've never used this, you may want to get some because it cleans all kinds of stuff. Copper tiles, say ceramic, stainless steel, porcelain. So sometimes even when you see some of the plates and stuff that's a little scratched up, you can put some of this on and kind of buff it with a soft sponge or something. The magic erasers work great for it. Rinse it off with soap and water and you'll be surprised at how clean your stuff will come. So those are my 2 hints for cleaning today. Barkeeper's Friend and this Out White Bright. I'm not endorsing either one of them. It's just 2 of the products that I use a lot. And then we have a few tins. These tins here, they were made in England. I thought I had another M&M tin here. And then I have this vintage tin here. So I don't know a lot about it, but you know how we do. This here, this little bank here, I had never heard of this person or anything, but I did look it up and come find out he's quite popular, Kevin Chin. And this was made in 2001. And it's a little bank. And it does open here. But the painting is really gorgeous on it. Something that I was very excited to find today. Not so much that because it was the Virgin Mary, I guess, and the baby Jesus. I bought it because, can you see that name on it? It's Holt Howard, 1961. And I've never found one of his big pieces, but I found some of his Christmas ornaments, and they sell very well and very good money. So I'm going to research that and see how much that's going to sell for. I found this right here. And I don't know a whole bunch about it. I initially thought it was the one company, but after I picked it up and read on the bottom, it's actually Country Heritage and it's made in Japan. And I didn't find this actual one when I was at the thrift store trying to research it. I try not to be in there a long time. But I did see that their other pieces were selling quite well. And then these are just some little pins, and they're by Hallmark. I believe I've seen Hallmark on it. Yeah, Hallmark. But I know a lot of people collect poodles. It's a poodle and a rose. I don't know what that one was. But they're just little pins, and they're tiny. So that was a nice find. And this here, this planter. I think this is just like a handcrafted item. But this one was different because he's large, number one. I love the way they painted around the eyes and the color of the yellow. But also look right here at how this is done. That's like a different piece. Usually this is all one piece. So it's a planter, but it also looks like nice in the bathrooms and stuff. So that was also something else I was, happy to find. And then this here, I love the painting on it. And it's just a piece of pottery, and it says it's, you know, for decorative use only, and it is made in China, but it's really nice. It's a pretty piece. Set that down carefully. And something else I found that I have never paid attention to anyway is, you know, I mean, you find mason jars all the time, but what was unique about this one is that it's made in Italy. If you really can see. So I needed to research that, and it just clamps down like so. But I had never seen any that's made in Italy. So if you know anything about that, let me know. Because I'm, you know, like I said, I'm not up on that. But I thought it was neat that it was made in Italy. And then also I had mentioned the other day about some vintage buttons. And I did get some people to say, yeah, they love vintage buttons. So I will be putting on some vintage buttons. I'm just pulling these out. I have a sewing box that I've had since I was in junior high school. Now these buttons didn't come out, you know, it's not come out of my, you know, box because I'm not quite that old. But all kinds of little vintage buttons. I'll show some of those on Saturday. So my show may run a little longer than normal on Saturday. And what else? Oh, I love these too. Look at the graphics on these little cups. With trolls being so popular. And that's the marking on the bottom. And I did look them up, but honestly, I forgot. This is like, and this one is adorable. Look at the graphics on this one. See if I can kind of turn that around slowly for you to see that. And the same picture of the guy feeding the bird is on the back of both of them. So it is a set. Those, and what else did I find? You know, I always pick up my little cats and so forth, which is, these are adorable. And the last thing I'm going to show is this. This is a candle holder, I believe. And the reason I think it's a candle holder, it's from Bath and Body Works, and it's $19.99. So I haven't looked those items up yet, but that was just some of the items that I found this while thrifting this week. The last thing that I'm going to show you is not something, and I'll be sure to put a link for this down below. If you're looking for that perfect t-shirt when you're out and about, I have these available on Amazon. It says Junkin'. Did someone say Junkin'? I'm ready. It's a picture of an old truck. And they come in all sizes from extra small to 4X, I believe. Very reasonably priced, but it's perfect. And I get so much attention when I wear this t-shirt out. And especially the yard sales people will say, oh, well, do you want this? Let me show you this. So they kind of, you know, add extra stuff and throw in a few things. So again, thank you. And hopefully I'll see everyone tomorrow. What's that? March the 27th at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, we're doing the draw. We're doing a giveaway. It'll be for a mystery box of all kinds of items. And you do not have to be on to win. But of course, if you're there tomorrow, and you know, that's going to give you another entry, another chance to win. So thanks, and I'll see everyone tomorrow.